Welcome back to Sky's Movies, and it's time for another huge collection update. So, I'm not sure I'm going to be seeing this video, but over the last few weeks I've built up a bit of a pile from pickups, deliveries, and yeah, general stuff that I've basically not shown on the channel before. So I'm going to go through that now. So let's get started. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with a delivery, which is the one that I received the longest ago, if I remember rightly. And it was a World of Books delivery. So I picked up five DVDs and a Blu-ray. I think this was about, I can't remember how much I paid for this, but it's a pretty good deal because you get 20% off or 30% off in World of Books. They have deals when you get the more you get anyway. The stuff comes down in price. I'll show you the Blu-ray first. So this is a film that I've only probably seen the once, and I'll be honest, I wasn't a massive fan of it, but this works out a couple of quid, and it is a nice film. It's on Johnny Depp and Winona Ryder, and I picked up Edward Scissorhands. I need to give it a rewatch. I remember not being the biggest fan, but yeah, happy to give it another watch. And it was a decent price, so yeah, grab that. And then I've got an 80s film, 3 90s films, and a network. So I'll show the 80s film first, and this is sealed. And this is from, what year is this one? I want to say 1984. It stars Emilio Estevez. I've never seen this film. Picked up Repo Man in his 80s collection box. So yeah, comment down below if you heard of this one, guys. I've heard of it, but I've just never seen it. I think it's basically a Repo Man, but I think he's in the future as well. Also stars Harry Dean Stanton. And a special title tune by Iggy Pop. But yeah, it looked pretty interesting. I didn't have any 80s collection, so I grabbed that. Next one is a movie with another stacked cast. This is from 1992, and I've never seen this film. And in what, 30 years, over 30 years, 35 years or something. But I've always wanted to. I've just never picked up a DVD or Blu-ray or anything. I picked up Sneakers. She's got a mad cast. Got Robert Redford, Dan Aykroyd, Ben Kingsley, Mary McDonnell, River Phoenix, Sidney Poitier, and David Strathairn. I'm not sure who that is. From the director of Field of Dreams. I think it's some sort of spy film. Again, comment down below what you know about Sneakers, guys. Yeah, I've always wanted to check it out. So yeah, happy to have that in the collection. Next up, we got a bit of Denzel Washington. This is a sci-fi movie from 1995. I think it's saw back in the day. I don't remember a lot about it. I picked up Virtuosity. These are films, Long Sneakers. I never find in a charity shop. Just on the disc there. I want to give this a rewatch. I remember it being alright at the time. It probably looked awful special effects now, but I think I'm yet to find a bad Denzel Washington film. I think the guy's a great actor. Next one is a comedy. Again, I've rewatched since I got this DVD as well. It's from 1995. He doesn't like a bit of Michael Keaton doing comedy. We got Multiplicity with Anna McDowell as well, where he basically clones himself, and because he's kind of stressed at work and he can't get everything done. And I think there's about 4 or 5 of them by the end. But yeah, this was quite a funny film actually. I really enjoyed it, and Michael Keaton's on good form in this one. Again, I'm sorry I work on the disc there. It's not one that I see regularly in charity shops or anything, so I've never been able to pick it up. But yeah, Multiplicity, comment down below if you've seen that one. And the last one I picked up is a Network, and this is completely first series, and this was put on to me by James. Jim Jam Movies and TV. And this is a show by Richard Carpenter. Now I recognise that name. I don't know why I recognise it, but it was aired in the 70s, I believe. This is 1970, but I've heard of it. Catweasel. Yeah, it's got 2 discs. It's got a little booklet as well. That's cool. Yeah, it's something I've not seen, but I have heard of. I don't know if it's like a kids show, but yeah, grab that. It works out about £2 a network for £2. I'm grabbing that all day long. And that was my little pickup from World of Books. Okay, so next we have a title from eBay. I'm trying to remember the order I got these. Yeah, I've got this Blu-ray from eBay. Now, I've got Mr. Jamie Powell to thank for this one, because he picked this up on one of his recent pickup videos. And it's an 80s film from 1986. This is, I think, a Spanish release. I didn't even know until I saw Jamie Powell's video that you could get this on Blu-ray. And it is Space Camp. Comment down below if you've seen this one, guys. I remember watching this back in the day in the 80s. I've rewatched it since I got this. I really enjoy it. Stars Kate Capshaw from Indiana Jones' Temple of Doom. You got Leah Thompson, Back to the Future. Kelly Preston there. Joaquin Phoenix, who's literally just a kid. He is there. And this guy, Tate Donovan, I remember he was in Friends later on. I think he was a boyfriend of Rachel at one point. But yeah, Space Camp, really enjoyed that film. I'll look on the desk. SOS Equipo Azul, which is obviously Spanish for a space camp. So yeah, pick that one up. Next up, I think I've got some CX pickups. So I went to my local town of Wythenshawe. I got some vouchers. I can't remember what order I got all these vouchers now. Well, I had some vouchers available, and I wanted to get a couple of titles in CX. I think if I remember rightly, I got one in Altrincham actually, one in Wythenshawe. Now, before I went in CX in Wythenshawe, I did go in a charity shop, and I picked up a Blu-ray and a DVD, which traded straight into CX, the DVD. I think got 90p for it. I think I paid £1.25 for the two. And the Blu-ray I got, which worked out about 35p, and I'm just going to keep because I've never seen it. There's The Boy in the Striped Pyjamas. Don't really know much about this one. I know it's some sort of war film, or I don't really know. Not really anything artwork on the disc, but I've heard of it. If it works out 35p, yeah, I'll have that all day long. Check it out. And then in the Wythenshawe CX, the one I wanted to pick up was the next movie, a sequel to a movie in a franchise, and I had not seen this one. I missed it at the cinema. It was from, was it 2023 or 2024 or so? I can't remember what year it was. Maybe 2024 or 20, I think. And I've not got around to seeing it. I've never seen this in my local CXs, and it was £6. I picked up Furiosa, Mad Max Saga, the latest, obviously, Mad Max movie. This one's not got Tom Hardy in it, though, not that I know of. Anya Taylor-Joy and as Furiosa, and you've got Chris Hemsworth there, old Thor. I don't know who else is in it. But yeah, I look forward to watching that. I miss it in cinema, and as I said, I've been kind of waiting to find it in a CX, and I finally did. So yeah, that's Furiosa. Then in my trip to my Altrincham CX, I got one pickup, and this is a 90s movie, which I want to say I've seen. I'm not really sure. If I did, it was a long time ago. I don't remember a lot about it. And this is another DVD upgrade. It's from 1997, I think. I think it was, or 90. Was it 90? Was it older than that? Or 96, maybe. The Relic, with Penelope Ann Miller and the late Tom Sizemore. Yeah, I think it's set in a museum or something, is it? And it's like a monster or something like that. I don't really know. But yeah, picked up The Relic. Bit of artwork on the disc there. Another 90s film for the collection. And speaking of 90s films, I've got 3 pickups next from eBay. No, not eBay, sorry. Rare Waves. I forgot about Rare Waves. So this is what I spent the rest of my birthday money on. I bought the Inner Space 4K set from HMV, and I ordered these 3 titles from Rare Waves, and they're all 90s movies, and they're all DVD upgrades. First one I picked up is, this is I think it's a German release. I don't know if it's got a UK release, I'm not sure. Or is it? Maybe it has, I don't know. But this is a German release. Picked up Dante's Peak. Obviously, this came out in '97 alongside Volcano. Enjoyed this film. First time I saw this was only a few years ago for the first time. I'd seen Volcano previously. But yeah, I enjoyed this one. Linda Hamilton and Pierce Brosnan on Bond. Yeah, this was 97. This was actually when he was Bond, because his film GoldenEye was about 95. But yeah, I'd add that into the Blu-ray collection. Well, the next movie is from, which one's this? It's from 1992, starring Wesley Snipes. Yeah, this is proper cheesy 90s fun action movie. I love this film. Passenger 57. Yeah, always bet on black, as he says. Yeah, this has got Liz Hurley in it as well. Looking really nice, if I may say so myself. Yeah, 84-minute runtime. Yeah, classic 90s action film if you're not seeing it. Kind of a bit like, I was going to say Die Hard on a Plane, but yeah, it's great fun. And the last one I picked up, I think this is actually from 1990, and it's a Western. It's a sort of sequel to a Western from, I believe, 1988. I don't think this is an English one. I think this might be a Danish release. Picks up Young Gunners 2. I prefer this to the first one. I don't like many Westerns, but I do like this one. Probably Young Guns, I suppose. But I didn't have this in the collection, only on DVD, and I wanted to get both Young Guns movies on Blu-ray, so yeah, grabbed Young Guns 2. And that brings me to today as I'm filming this. So I've had a delivery, and this is a network title. I got this off eBay. Again, shout out to Jim Jam, James. He put me in the direction of this. I think this is about 12 quid. And this is a complete series of a show from the 80s. Yeah, 85 to 90 it says. Yeah, which was the first show between 85 and 1990, plus an 87 Christmas special, all 28 episodes of this 4 series. And it's a show starring John Thor, was he in Inspector Morse, I want to say? I might be wrong. I never watched them kind of things. Reece Dinsdale. Who else is in this? Oh, no one will know. Well, the ring is written by the people that did Duty Free, and it's a show called Home to Roost. Now, this was 80s. I don't really remember watching this growing up specifically, but I watched an episode or two of it on another network release, which had various episodes from Christmas time, and I quite enjoyed this. And when James said it was on eBay for a decent price, and normally goes for a lot more, I thought I'd grab it. So that's Home to Roost. I think CX sell it for about 40 quid. So yeah, happy to pick that one up in the network collection. And finally, that brings me to today's pickups. Now, today, as I'm filming this, I have been to my local charity shop, Cash Generator, and Withershall CX again. Now, my local charity shop been a bit quiet recently, but I did find a couple of things this morning. The first thing I picked up is a game for the PS3. I've already got this on PS4. I'll be honest, I picked this up thinking there might be some value in trade, but there isn't. And this was 2 quid, but I picked up Grand Theft Auto 5. Yeah, obviously already got this on PS4. It literally disc only, doesn't come with a manual or map or anything. But yeah, there's no value in that. I think you get about £1 for it, so okay, bit of a mistake picking out, but never mind. And they had a couple of Blu-rays in there, which on your kind of regular Blu-rays. They had Clint Eastwood movie Dirty Harry on Blu-ray, which I already have, and they also had this one. which is The Enforcer, which is obviously one of the sequels. I don't know what order these came out. There's also, was it Magnum Force and Sudden Impact and the Deadpool? I think the Deadpool was last. I don't remember the order the other ones come out, and I don't think I've seen this one. I have seen Dirty Harry a long time ago, and I do own that. But yeah, I think it's from 1976. Was it 76? So it could well be maybe the direct sequel to Dirty Harry. I don't know. Comment down below if you know, guys. I'll look it up after I've filmed this video. But yeah, I thought I'd grab that. It's not something you see every day. And I kind of want to get the other Dirty Harry movies now, and I've got this. That's something to look out for. I'll grab that. Next up, I went to a local cash generator where they have games and Blu-rays. Now, the Blu-rays are your generic things you've seen a million times. But we do have a few games in there. And I got this one for the Xbox 360. Now, this works out, I think it was 79p or 99p, something like that. And it's a game I've never played. And for that price, I'm not going to leave it behind. I did have to swap the case out because it was a bit battered. But picked up Diablo. What's it called? Diablo Reaper of Souls Ultimate Evil Edition. Yeah, don't really know what these Diablo games are. Play it online, which I won't be doing, but you obviously play it one player as well. Yeah, they kind of turn-based kind of things with like a Final Fantasy type thing. I don't really know, but for a quid, like I'm not leaving that behind, so I'll grab that one. And then that leads me to see Acting Withenshaw once again. And I picked up a couple of horror films. These are both DVD upgrades. One I've seen and the other one I haven't. The one I've seen is from 1998. And this came out off the back of the original Scream, and I know it did last summer. And I quite enjoy this film. It's got quite a decent cast with Joshua Jackson, Tara Reid, Michael Rosenbaum from Smallville, Robert Englund, obviously Freddie himself, and Jared Leto. I can't have everything. Picked up Urban Legend. Yeah, I had a couple of things to trade in, so yeah, I thought I'd upgrade this one. I've got like your movies like obviously Scream and Know What You Did Last Summer and things like that on Blu-ray, and I thought that deserves a pick up. So yeah, that's Urban Legend. And finally, the final pickup is an 80s movie. I think was this a mini-series, a bit like it, or was it a movie? I'm not totally sure. I think this is from, I'm saying 80s now, was it, it says 79 on here, I don't know. Again, if I'm wrong, I picked up Salem's Lot, which I believe is a vampire movie. I've never seen Salem's Lot. I did have a DVD, 2-disc DVD of this, which I think the film was split over the two discs. Yeah, because it's 183 minutes. Yeah, well, I want to say it's a Stephen King miniseries, a bit like It, which I've not seen either. But yeah, I think this recently had a big 4K release, and I saw Big Paulie picked it up. So I thought I'm going to get around to watching this. I watched the trailer, it looks fun actually. Stars David, there's no artwork on the disc. Stars David Soul from Starsky and Hutch. And yeah, the trailer made it look good. I've just never watched it before. Yeah, so I look forward to watching that one. And that is it, guys. So yeah, quite a haul. Comment down below what you think of these titles I've picked up. Is anything that stands out to you? And if you've watched them. And yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you soon for another video. Bye, guys.